Hi, welcome back to Basement Backgammon. On this episode, we're going to be looking at problem 21 of Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problems. I need to say this every so often. If you don't have this book, please go out and buy it so you can follow along, and you should be giving money to Bill anyway because this book is fantastic. It reminds me a lot of How to Play Chess Like Bobby Fischer. Bobby Fischer Teaches Chess was the book that I learned chess on, and this is the backgammon equivalent. It's fantastic. So we're going to be doing problem 21. Before we go into that, let me talk a little bit about the board here. This board is made by a Turkish manufacturer called TTGammon. It's TTGammon, and it was the first custom board I ever had made. I had my club logo, the Eastern Reading Backgammon Club, printed on both sides of the board. The board is in, it's got a felt surface. It's got these pearlized checkers in blue and white points. An interesting feature of the board is that the points are not, they have a crescent. They're not the same height, which is unusual. It's got leather wrapped cups, wood cups, which are quite nice. And this is not part of the board, but I had a custom cube made from crystalloy. This is a 1 3/4 inch cube that I had custom done. This is the cube to rule them all. This is the large 1 3/4 size. I had 1 inch cubes made for my club members as well in the same exact color and format, just the smaller versions of them. I really like this board. We take it out and we use it for club championships, and any time there's a finals of a tournament, we'll play on this board. Let's get to the problem, though. We're being asked, blue in this case, is being asked to play a 4-3. I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to decide, and then we can go into the problem. If you need more time, just press pause. Okay, we're back. So there's a couple of options here. White has a blot here, but we can't hit the blot with the 4 or 3. So we can make some points. We can make this point here. We can make these 2 points here by bringing down the midpoint, or we could take the 4-3 here and make the 5 point. So we have 3 obvious options. We're going to get rid of the 4-3 from the midpoint, taking down the midpoint. Stripping the midpoint when you have 3 builders back is a terrible idea. You need a place to land when you're coming around. So really it's between which golden point, which 5 point do you make? And Robertie says you make this 5 point, I'm sorry, excuse me. Ooh, I said to the wrong one. This 5 point over here. This is the 5 point, the 20. And why do we make the 20 versus making our 5? Well, let's read what Robertie has to say about it. He's got quite a bit to say about it in this one. When you have a choice of points to make, you'll have to decide which one is more valuable at that moment. Here, blue has a choice of making either the 20 point or the 5 point. Both are strong points. To decide on the best play, black will have to look at a few other features of the position. Black has 3 men back to white's 2. That calls for a defensive play, hence favors making the 20 point. After making the 5 point, the 8 point is left stripped, right? Because you'd have to take these out. Hence, not useful for making future points, or not as useful. The checkers on the 6 point really want to be used to make the 5 point and the 4 point. By making the 5 point with checkers on the 8 and 9 points, the checkers on the 6 become less useful. So the potential considerations all favor playing 24-20 and 23-20, the best play by far. So what's Robertie saying here? Well, there's a couple of considerations. Number one, the number of men you have back. If you have more men back and you're behind in the race, it favors a defensive position. That's just a general idea. The way I express it in my club is I say, if you're ahead in the race, you want to go forward, and you're behind in the race, you want to stay back. So rather than trying to trap here and stripping these checkers, we want to make a defensive play here with the idea that we're going to try to make a hit. We're going to try to keep him from coming in, and we have time to stay back because we are already behind in the race. We have 3 men back already. Racing ahead isn't necessarily the way to go. Now, of course, on the next roll, if you make the 5 point, well, that's having 2 golden points is pretty good. So Robertie is saying there's a bunch of different considerations. Having more men back, and the fact that you don't want to strip your builders for the wrong points. You generally want to, with these builders on the 8, you want to make the 7 point, and with these builders on the 6, you want to make the 5 and the 4. So given the opportunity to not strip the builders for the wrong point, we can do that. Let's see what XG has to say about it, and I'll be back in just a minute with that. Okay, and we're back with XG. Let's see what XG has to say for black playing a 4-3 in this position. And XG agrees with Robertie. Making the 20 point is better than making the 5 point with the 9 and the 8 checkers. Somebody in a previous video, by the way, asked me in the comments to start showing the XG moves table, which I will. I'm going to hit on extended details, and you can see that this is the favored play, not by a huge amount. It's only a 2.8% blunder, or about 2 to 3% in that range. And I shouldn't use the word blunder, but a mistake to play the 9-5-8-5 to make the 5 point. Playing 13-10 down to cover the 10 and 9 points, a huge blunder. So this is the situation. However, I have changed it to match play, and in the situation in match play where you are far behind, it's white is 2 away to black being 11 away. Things change a little bit. Let me analyze here in match play under those circumstances, and you can see that in that particular case, making an offensive play and trying to keep your opponent's checkers behind is the way to go. Now, if I bring it back to match play where it's only 3 away, 11 away, white is 8 away to 11 away, and I try to analyze again, then you go back to this. So if you are in desperate need of making a lot of points quickly, you can make the 5 point. Otherwise, making the 20 point in most cases is the preferred play. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. We'll have a video every single day. Thanks.